Hello, my name is Rorion Gracie. Since my brother Royce's impressive victories in reality fighting matches, everyone now recognizes the importance of ground fighting. As a result, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu has become the #1 source of Jiu-Jitsu instruction in the world. Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Intermediate was designed to build on the foundation that was established in our first series, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Basics. If you have practiced and mastered the techniques presented in the basics, you will find that your effectiveness in self-defense will be greatly enhanced by this new intermediate series. Your objective in a fight is to get to the mounted position. Once you accomplish this objective, there are many opportunities for you to win the fight. In this tape, I will show you how to capitalize on these opportunities. In this first tape, we will address various attacks you can use from the mounted position. The movements that you will see can be very dangerous, and I urge you to be protective and careful of your training partner. Please. Let's do a quick review on some of the techniques we saw in the basic series. We had the arm lock from this position that you secure the arm. Bring your second hand under, hold your own wrist, keep your head down, lift the elbow up, and slide the hand this way. The other side, please. Be sure to keep your elbow next to his neck. Hold the wrist without the thumb. Second hand comes under. Hold your own wrist. Keep your head out of the way so that he can't punch at you with that free hand. By keeping his hand glued to the ground, lift the elbow up and slide the hand like a paintbrush, going this way. One more time. Secure the arm. Hold your wrist. Protect your face and bring it down. If you want to use your forehead on the back of your hand like this, it adds more leverage to the movement and increase your chance of being able to control his arm that way. Keep the elbow close next to his ear. Hold the wrist without the thumb. This hand goes under. Secure your own wrist. And if you want to reinforce your leverage, you can put your forehead on the back of the hand. Lift the elbow and slide down. Another move we saw in the previous series was when the person wants to push you back like this. Put both hands on the chest and keep the weight on his chest so that you can bring your legs up this way. So the hands on the chest, bring the leg over, and end up with the arm locked this way. By lifting the hip up, you will hyperextend the joint of the elbow. That's the move. One more time, please. He puts the hands on the chest. I'll bring both hands around his arm. The arm that's going to get broken is between your arms. So if you want to catch this arm on the arm lock, you bring your hand this way. If you want to catch this arm, you bring your hands this way. Hands on the chest. Jump up. Keep the weight on the chest because that will facilitate the pivoting. Hold his hand on your chest, feet on the ground, lift your hip up, and hyperextend the arm. When you do this move, be sure that you hold your hand with the thumb around the wrist. Because if you just do this, he can turn the hand and then escape from this position. It gives you much more control if you secure the hand with your thumbs around the wrist. So then lift your hip up. Okay, let's add a few new tricks. This is called the cross choke. Hand goes into the collar. The second hand goes on the other collar. Put your head down and then squeeze the neck. It will be easier for you to see what I'm doing and practice the techniques if we do it standing up. So Royce, let's get up, please. It's a very simple technique, but the big trick behind executing this movement correctly is remembering that you should not rely on your arm strength. So the first thing you want to do is with one hand open the collar so that the second hand has easy access to the back of the neck. I'm grabbing the collar this way. My hand just slides underneath all the way in. The second hand goes under the first arm and grabs the cloth in a fist-like motion like this. So the first hand goes in the collar, close my hand like a fist. The second hand goes under, grab the other collar, and with both hands in, I will turn the wrist, bring him towards my chest, and expand the chest. So 1, second hand goes in 2. My arms are very relaxed. Close my hand like a fist, and then I'm going to bring him close to me and expand the chest. Once you bring your hand into the collar, and the second hand grabs the other cloth like this, your hands should try to touch each other back there. The idea is to open the collar, bring your hand around, bring the other hand underneath. The second hand is always under the first arm. If you can do this with nobody there in front of you, just grab the hands like this would be great. Close your hand like a fist. See almost like a triangle or a diamond inside of your hands. From this position, you turn the wrist this way so that this blade of the wrist rests against the person's neck. This is the move. From here, please don't arm strength the whole choke. The plan is to use your chest and expansion of your shoulders backwards so that the movement is this and not arms pulling around his neck. So 1, grab the hand on the collar, the second hand goes in, turn your wrists, and as you bring the opponent close to your chest, is if you want to do an inhaling motion. The idea is to expand by using the chest expansion. One more time, Royce, please. Grab the collar, the second hand goes way back in, close your hand. As you turn your wrists, you want to bring your opponent towards your chest and expand your chest this way. Let me turn this way here, please. Hand goes into the collar and close your hand like a fist.